French designer Christophe Branchu has worked in China's tech hub of Shenzhen for 8 years now. The southern Chinese megacity is the country's reform and opening up flagship. Though businesses worldwide have been hit hard by the raging COVID-19 pandemic, Branchu sees more business potential for his design studio in the Chinese market.
I feel right now we're entering a new stage also for Chinese market, which is trying to develop more higher quality products, that can really compete on a global level, not only about price, but also about what kind of technological innovation or kind of qualities they bring to the table. And I think since the virus, my business has changed a lot, but also opens up a lot of new opportunity for me in Shenzhen and in China. So I just hope openness will always remain, one of the key things.
According to a development roadmap released in November, China will take new steps in the next 5 years to promote even higher standards of opening up. China now has 45 special economic zones, alongside new national zones and free trade zones. As one of China's first special economic zones, Shenzhen is the perfect model for the country's expanding opening up measures. The once small coastal village is now a metropolis, housing 13 million. Its GDP has expanded 14,000 times over the last 4 decades. A comprehensive plan for Shenzhen puts the city on the fast track to become a global centre of innovation, startups and creativity. This year, despite the COVID-19 pandemic, China was able to hold both the International Fair for Trade and Services and the 3rd China International Import Expo to promote its ties with the global economy. At the Import Expo, businesses from around the world were able to see opportunities in the Chinese market for themselves, with a record total value of deals sealed at this year's event. China's mandatory 14-day quarantine for arrivals didn't deter passionate overseas participants, like Roy van den Herk, general manager of a New Zealand dairy company.
CIE is a fantastic platform to launch a business to Chinese consumers, because all of the buyers are coming to CIE, so we don't have to go around the country into all the different areas, and I think it's a fantastic opportunity. So we'll definitely be here next year and the year after too, I'm sure.
With a total population of 1.4 billion and a middle-income group exceeding 400 million, the Chinese market is the most sought after in the world. As China works to pursue high-quality Belt and Road cooperation with its partners, more and more foreign nationals are choosing to work and even settle down here. Jan Brony has lived in southeast China's coastal city of Xiamen for the last 13 years.
Xiamen is doing a lot to support the business environment. And then we have the railroad going all the way into Europe, which is half the time of the freight by sea. And so these initiatives, which is connected to Belt and Road, is really supporting our business as well.
The Danish national now calls Xiamen home.
I don't know if I'm coming back, because it's really nice here, business is really good, it's safe, so why leave?
From coastal cities to mountainous plateau regions, every corner of the country is embracing opening up. China's integration of different cultures and cooperation with global businesses gets deeper day by day. In the suburbs of Xining, capital of northwest China's Qinghai province, Morgan Johns and his friends run a company that plants and sells organic vegetables.
I was really interested about agriculture in Qinghai, especially there's a lot of opportunities for growth. So that was one of the reasons that attracted me specifically to this place. And so I've learned a lot from local farmers about growing in a high altitude climate. Now our oldest child is 14 and our youngest is 7. So for these kids, China is really their home.
more Chinese companies are being encouraged to go global, creating win-win outcomes both for themselves and their worldwide partners. 6 years have passed since the Colombo Port City project was launched. The largest foreign direct investment in Sri Lanka is reshaping the local economy and emerging as a major generator for future economic development.
මේ ලංකාවේ ලෑන්ඩ්මාර්ක් එකක් විදියට පවතින ආයතනයක්. අනාගත ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රධානම ආදායම් මාර්ගය වෙන්නේ මේ වරාය නගරය. 83,000ක් රැකියා අවස්ථාවන් ලැබෙනවා මේක තුළ. ඍජුව ලැබෙන සාහි වෙනත් ආකාරයෙන් ලැබෙන ශාලයි. මම හිතන්නේ ඩොලර් බිලියන 15ක සමස්ත ආදායම ආයෝජනයක් කරලා තියෙනවා මේකට. මේ නිසා මේ ඉනිගන්නේ මේක තාම වැදගත් ආර්ථික මධ්‍යස්ථානයක් බවට පත් වෙනවා. අත් වශයෙන්ම මේක අද ජීවත් වෙන අයට වඩා හිත ජීවත් වෙන අනාගත දෙන්න ඉන්න දරුවන්ට ලැබෙන ලොකු දායාදයක්.
In 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic has plunged the world into recession, stoking anti-globalization sentiments. Even so, China's unwavering determination to open up even further to the global business market is as strong as ever.